the people listening to us.
Mm.
We have people from Fiji, we have people from Kampala, we have people from outside of Uganda listening to us. And all of us in one or another are struggling to find how to attract some little income,
Yes.
how to use well that little income,
Yes.
how to grow that income, and how to protect that income.
Yes.
How would you advise us during this period to behave in respect to those kind of areas?
You see, someone said that all of us, we are born to be rich, but not all of us shall be rich. All of us, we have the potential to be wealthy, but not all of us will be wealthy. Many people say, God forbid, but there are so many things God has forbidden, but your actions are permitted. Someone said, many people are poor because we are fools. Poverty because we are fools. The periods of Lent and the period of Lent and Ramadan must only give us a foretaste of what we need when we retire. What we need when we cannot work. What we need when we have to give more time to the Lord. So this must remind each one of us to manage our finances very well. There are some things that each of us we must fight on a daily basis. These are called laws. Laws all are tendencies. For instance, one tendency of consumerism, that every man that comes, you're just eating it. Eating and drinking. That when you have money, you can never, you can't settle, you can't have peace until that money is completely consumed. So the tendency of consumerism, we must be very careful about that. Then number two, the tendency of materialism. You find someone having a lot of stuff, having a lot of phones. For me, the phones I have been, someone has donated them to me. Of course, they are wonderful phones, but personally, I could never buy those phones. No. So you find someone having like 4 cars, 5 cars, and these are people, these are Ugandans who are less than 50 years of age. You know. So you find someone having shoes as if they have legs of octopus. Many shoes, many clothes, every designer suits, many suits. So this is a tendency of materialism. Must be very, very careful about that. Then even a tendency of entitlement. People feel they are entitled. For instance, people say, for me, I'm an orphan. People who think, there's someone who was trying to classify generations. It said, always the first generation of a home is the pioneering generation. These guys come from poverty, they work so hard, you try to come to town, you save money, do investments. That's the first generation. Then it said now, the second generation maintains. You see, when the father dies, when the mother dies, they come and say, you still want to maintain what our father started. So that's a maintaining generation. But then he said, the third generation is an entitlement generation. This one belongs to us. They don't know where everything started. They don't know the sacrifices your grandparents are put in to say that you have all these mansions, you have all this wealth. And said by the time the fourth generation, they go back into poverty. So with all that, I want to remind each of us, what makes billionaires is not how much is coming in, but how you manage what's coming in. And I've been telling people, money is a tripartite. Money is tripartite. Money has a soul, money has a body, and money has a spirit. And the body of money is the paper. The spirit of money is called mammon, moreover an evil spirit. Not only you have money, you're going to have a lot of tendencies to waste all the money. Then even money has a soul. The soul is the value of money. So we must know the value of money. Every money that we get right now, remember it has your past expenses. For instance, if you incurred any expenses, any money that comes today, first settle that. Then even that money that you get, it must have your current obligations. If you're a father, you have to pay school fees, you have to pay loans. So that same money, that same salary, but even touch the future. When you get money today, you are not sure that you will get money tomorrow. So I want to call upon each one of you to manage your finances very well. Manage what's coming in. Make money, manage money, but above all, you must multiply your money. So these periods of Lent and the finances, we must remind us of our obligations to give back to society at some point. When I go to schools, I encourage young people to have 3 goals. 1, your personal goals as a person, but even you must have career goals as a human being. But even you must have social contribution goals. How are you going to give back? We give back to society with what we have been able to get. So when you're still young, work so hard. When money is coming in, please manage that money that's coming in. I was telling people some time back that some of us have committed crimes against money and can never come to us. The crimes we have committed to money or against money. Money knows us very well. That's why many people are old and they have nothing. Money has already reported you. Money is annoyed with you. And the money cannot come because every time you had money, you are wasting it with the women, with the alcohol, with the cars, with a lot of pride and so on. That's why people are poor. And then they resort to church. I've been telling people, prayer is not a master key. And some prayers are outdated. Even if you pray, nothing can happen right now. I've been telling people when you're above 50 and you are peeping into 60th floor and you have no money, prayers of financial breakthrough, you must stop. Just pray for guidance that God may show you what to do. Anyway, briefly, these periods of Lent and Ramadan must remind you to have some money. To have some money must remind you that at some point we shall need money. So this money that comes to you, manage it very well. And those of us who are struggling to make money, please remember, we can never have money all the time. Money will never be coming in all the time. That's why we remind people, work for money when you are still young, but remember to use money to work for you sometime to come. Because we shall be having these holidays, we shall be having breakups, sometimes we may be laid off work. So use the money that's coming in right now to prepare for the future.
Thank you so much. Wow. Money has a soul.
Yes, the soul is the value.
I didn't know money has a soul.
Yes.
But now, with the money having the soul, and human beings have a soul,